These lakes are my top 5 in Alabama. Lay Lake. This lake has a diverse creek system that is a must-see. Logan Martin is one of the largest man-made lakes. It's great for swimming and fishing. Neely Henry is a well-managed lake with deep water year-round. Weiss Lake is the lake known as the crappie fishing capital of the world. Coosa River and its reservoir make an honorary mention here as being connected to all these lakes, and that's why. These are my top 5 lakes to visit in Alaska. Iliamna Lake. 4 species of salmon are available here. It is also the largest lake in Alaska. Beckeroff Lake, the second biggest in Alaska, is within Beckeroff National Wildlife Refuge, and it contains all 5 of Alaska's salmon species. Lake Clark is a popular place for ice fishing in the winter. Skilak Lake is in a deep glacial valley, making it incredibly deep. Auk Lake offers boating, fishing, hiking, and swimming. It being just minutes from the Juneau Airport is a plus. Also, that's why you need to try these 5 fishing lakes in Arizona. Martinez Lake. It sits along the Colorado River and is the lake with the most diversity in this list. Lake Mojave, that is located at the border with Nevada. Enormous Lake Powell spans 2 states and offers every outdoor recreational activity imaginable. Lake Bartlett is on the Verde River in central Arizona. Anglers also love the Dankworth Pond. Its selection of rainbow trout and bass are incredible, and that's why. These are my top 5 lakes to visit in Arkansas. Lake Hamilton. It's a beautiful mid-sized lake with the highest diversity on this list. Lake Ouachita is enormous, then just northwest of Hamilton. Bull Shoals Lake has great diversity and views. Norfolk Lake is another must-see if you're in the area. Lake Monticello, as largemouth fishing is huge in the south, and Arkansas is certainly no exception. You need to visit it. And that's why I have to tell you, these are my top 5 lakes in California. Clear Lake is one of the best fishing lakes in California. Lake Cuyamaca. This lake is located in the Cuyamaca Mountains. Lake Shasta is a haven for summer vacation and recreation. With 28,000 acres of water, Lake Almanor has plenty of space for fishing and other activities. Lake Berryessa's Morning Glory Spillway is an amazing facet. Lake goers also enjoy the wide range of outdoor activities available from camping to fishing and water skiing. And that's why I have to tell you, if you're in Colorado, you need to visit these fishing lakes. Blue Mesa Reservoir offers a well-stocked store with bait, tackle, and fishing equipment to meet all your needs while you're there. Lake Granby. This lake is known to have the most Mackinaw of any lake in Colorado, drawing out anglers hoping to hook a giant one. The Aurora Reservoir has a public access, well-equipped boat launch ramp conveniently situated in the middle of the lake on its western side. Chatfield Lake offers a range of popular fishing spots. Horsetooth Reservoir. The reservoir's rocky outcroppings are particularly fruitful fishing spots. And that's why. If you find yourself in Connecticut and yearn to fish, check out these top 5 lakes I picked out. Crescent Lake. Outdoor enthusiasts have the opportunity to engage in a plethora of activities, including ice fishing during the chilly winter. Candlewood Lake. One of the remarkable aspects of Candlewood Lake is its vast expanse. It covers over 8 square miles. Bantam Lake presents an exceptional opportunity for game fishing, as it's teeming with various prize catches. Lake Saltonstall's underwater ecosystem is home to a diverse range of species, including black crappie. Lake Lilinona is considered to be the ultimate destination for bass fishing in the state when fall arrives. Also, did you know that? If you're ever in Delaware and need to fish, make sure to check out these 5 lakes. Silver Lake is home to numerous species of fish, including carp, largemouth bass, crappie, white perch, and striped bass. Hoops Reservoir is completely surrounded by greenery, making it quite a serene lake that's great if you want some peace and solitude. Trap Pond is a pond and state park at the southwest end of Delaware. Newark Reservoir is a 12-hectare lake. It is a new lake having been built just recently. Lums Pond is the largest freshwater pond in all of Delaware. The 81-hectare pond is surrounded by the Lums Pond State Park. And that's why, if you're ever in the angler's paradise of Florida, then check out these 5 lakes. Lake Seminole boasts excellent fishing opportunities for largemouth bass, but it also features striped and hybrid sunshine bass. Lake Okeechobee fosters a diverse range of fish species with its huge size and warm weather. Lake Talquin stands out as one of the premier destinations in the state, for those seeking the thrill of crappie fishing. Lake Toho, even though bass fishing is the main highlight of this lake. there is an abundance of other fish species to be found. Lake Istokpoga, despite its expansive size, remains relatively shallow, characteristic of many Florida lakes. Also, that's why, if you find yourself in Georgia with an itch for fish, then visit these 5 lakes that are superb. Georgia's largest lake is Lake Lanier, a popular fishing spot in the state. Lake Allatoona is the perfect spot for fishing, boating, and more. Lake Hartwell is known for its bass population and great views. Lake Seminole's shoreline spans 376 miles, so anglers can choose to fish by the bank or on a boat. Clark's Hill Lake is a perfect spot for both fishing and hunting. And that's the reason why. If you're in Hawaii and want to fish, there are many places along the shoreline, but these are the top 5 places you can fish in freshwater. Koki has public fishing spots dedicated to the public. Peacock bass can be found at Lake Wilson, Wahiawa Reservoir. Wailua has many streams, lakes, and ponds full of freshwater fish. The Waiakea Pond is home to many freshwater and saltwater fish, and as a special mention even though it's not freshwater. Halewa is a popular fishing destination to find giant marlin and huge tuna, and that's why. If you're in Idaho, you need to visit these lakes now. Lake Pend is deep and large enough to host various Navy submarine tests in Idaho. Coeur d'Alene Lake has great water quality, water body size, and a variety of fish. Priest Lake is located in the rural areas that are less developed. Lake Cascades measures 21 miles in length and measures 4.5 miles in width. Bear Lake has unique endemic fish species such as sculpins, whitefish, and Bonneville Cisco. And that's why, if you're in Illinois, then you need to check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Springfield is a premier destination for catfish enthusiasts. Anglers looking for a good chance to catch largemouth bass should head to Lake Shelbyville. Kincaid Lake has many amenities, including boat ramps, bait shops, docks, and restaurants. Clinton Lake is the perfect spot for fishing, kayaking, water sports, or sightseeing. Rend Lake has over a dozen boat launch ramps, perfect for easy access to all parts of the lake. And that's why, if you're ever in Indiana, make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. As the 3rd largest of the Great Lakes, Lake Michigan is a sight to behold. Anglers can catch many different freshwater fish in Patoka Lake. Monroe Lake. Along with fishing, there are many outdoor activities to be enjoyed here. Geist Reservoir is an excellent place for bass fishing. Lake Muxinkuckee is a wonderful place to swim, fish, and enjoy nature in Indiana. And that's why, if you're in Iowa, you need to visit these top 5 lakes. Okoboji Lake while casting your line and waiting to catch the big one. Make sure to enjoy the peacefulness of the lake. Big Creek Lake. Anglers come from near and far to experience the great fishing available. Coralville Lake is one of the best places to fish in Iowa, with stunning views and great fishing. Saylorville Lake is a great lake for anglers looking to catch bass, walleye, muskie, and many other species. Black Hawk Lake with plentiful fish and secluded shorelines is one of the best lakes to fish in Iowa. And that's why, if you're in Kansas, make sure to visit these 5 lakes. Lake Climber offers plenty of outdoor activities for visitors to enjoy, including fishing, boating, and swimming. Milford Lake provides an ideal, tranquil environment for fishing. Gridley City Lake is a quaint 33-acre lake considered a hidden gem among Kansas fishing spots. Clinton Lake is a stunning example of natural beauty, located in the countryside of Kansas. Whether you're here for fishing, water sports, or just a day at the beach, you won't be disappointed. Lion State Fishing Lake is a popular destination for anglers and nature lovers alike. And that's why I need to tell you, if you're in Kentucky, then check out these top 5 lakes. Spanning 1,200 acres, Buckthorn Lake is the gem at the center of Buckhorn Lake State Resort Park in Kentucky. Yatesville Lake in Kentucky offers rich fishing, including white crappie, largemouth bass, and channel catfish. Cave Run Lake is one of the best fishing lakes in Kentucky and was the site of a 47-pound muskie catch in 2008. Fish Trap Lake, one of Kentucky's best fishing lakes, is 1,038 acres. Thanks to its abundance of consistent fish, Nolan River Lake is one of the best fishing lakes in Kentucky. If you find yourself in Louisiana and you feel the need to fish, check out these top 5 lakes. Toledo Bend Reservoir is the largest man-made body of water in the southern United States. Caney Lake is part of the Kazachi National Forest. Red ear sunfish and bussy brake have a red or orange edge on their opercula, making them look like they have red ears. D'Arbonne Lake is one of the best crappie fishing lakes in the U.S. Black Bayou Lake is home to animals including American alligators, great blue herons, and hingas and water snakes. And that's why, if you ever find yourself in Maine, be sure to visit these top 5 lakes. Cobbessy Lake offers some of the best bass fishing in Kennebec County. Moosehead Lake, the second largest lake in New England, gets its name from the shape of the lake when drawn on a map. Sebago Lake is the deepest lake in Maine with a maximum depth of 316 feet. You can find smallmouth bass throughout the Belgrade Lakes. East Grand Lake is located in Maine and the Canadian province of New Brunswick. And that's why, if you're ever in Maryland, make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. Deep Creek Lake, it truly shines as the premier spot for ice fishing during winter. Centennial Lake, from March to November, the boat ramp welcomes eager boaters. Liberty Reservoir is a popular fishing destination with trophy-sized bass and crappie. Pretty Boy Reservoir is the largest reservoir, or man-made lake, in Maryland. Loch Raven Reservoir offers year-round activities such as hiking, rowing, or paddle boating, bird watching, horseback riding, and nature photography. And that's why, if you're ever in Massachusetts, make sure to check out these 5 lakes. Webster Lake is a haven for people trying to catch bass. Lake Menomonee is in north-central Worcester County. The Quabbin Reservoir is the largest lake in Massachusetts. Lake Cochituate, originally the lake was constructed as a reservoir, but it's now just recreational water. The Norton Reservoir is a smaller reservoir that covers just 589 acres in Bristol County. And that's why these are the top 5 lakes in Michigan. Lake Huron is a large lake that is connected with Lake Michigan. Lake St. Clair has one of the best sport fisheries in the world. Burt Lake, named for William Austin Burt, is located in north-central Michigan, west of Mullet Lake. Houghton Lake features summer fishing and ice fishing. Michigan's Lower Peninsula is bordered by Lake Erie in the east. And that's why I'm shocked. If you ever find yourself in Minnesota and need to fish, make sure you check out these top 5 lakes. Sunset at the entrance to Zipple Bay at Lake of the Woods. Lake Minnetonka is Minnesota's largest lake, the tranquil waters of Mille Lacs Lake on a beautiful day. Lake Vermilion in Minnesota is the perfect place for fishermen, boaters, and swimmers. Lake Winnebago-Shish is the 5th largest lake in Minnesota and covers more than 67,000 acres. And that's why you need to make sure you check out these 5 lakes in Mississippi. Pickwick Lake has a lot of black basses and is perfect for fishing. Okissa Lake is a perfect blend of fishing and natural beauty, so make sure to take the views in. Neshoba County Lake is a haven for crappie fishing. One of the best lakes to go crappie fishing is Ross Barnett Reservoir. Enid Lake is known for crappie, bream, catfish, and bass fishing. And that's why, if you're ever in Missouri, you better check out these top 5 lakes. Lake of the Ozarks is one of the best fishing lakes in Missouri. Stockton Lake has 300 miles of shoreline, making it an amazing fishing spot. Mark Twain Lake, covering 18,600 acres, has an unspoiled shoreline. Truman Reservoir offers many activities including fishing, boating, and hiking. At Lake Giacomo, anglers love to fish for largemouth bass, catfish, carp, and more. And that's why, if you're ever in Montana, then check out these top 5 fishing lakes. With over 1,500 miles of coastline, Fort Peck Lake is an impressively massive body of water. Flathead Lake is one of the largest and best fishing lakes in Montana. Georgetown Lake is a gorgeous high-elevation lake in the Montana mountains. In winter, Canyon Ferry Lake becomes a frozen wonderland, perfect for ice fishing. Holland Lake is a great fly fishing lake in the mountains of Montana. And that's why I have to tell you, if you're ever in Nebraska, you need to visit these top 5 lakes. Butte Reservoir in Nebraska is great for fishing pikes and other fish. Wagon Train Lake hosts many fish species, including muskies. Medicine Creek, Nebraska is a scenic fishing spot. The Missouri River has many fishing sites. Lake Wanahoo stands out as one of the most popular lakes in eastern Nebraska. And that's why, if you're ever in Nevada, check out these top 5 lakes. View of Lake Tahoe through pine trees in Zephyr Cove. Primid Lakes with Lahontan cutthroat trout being the most sought-after catch for fishers there. Beautiful Lake Mead, serenely surrounded by mountains, also extremely popular for bass fishing. Ruby Lake National Wildlife Refuge is just one of the thousands of lakes in the USA. Wild Horse Reservoir is located in Wild Horse State Recreation Area, a popular camping destination. And that's why, if you find yourself in New Hampshire and itch to fish, then check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Winnipesaukee is New Hampshire's largest lake and offers lots of room for fishing. Squam Lake is absolutely cinematic. The area was the site of a famous 1980s movie. At Lake Umbagog, wildlife may keep you company while you're fishing. Conway Lake is great for salmon fishing. It is also very well stocked. Lake Highland is a big deal for trout fishing. New Hampshire's lakes offer winter fishing opportunities too, and that's why, if you're ever in New Jersey, then make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. Round Valley Reservoir is one of the largest reservoirs at over 2,000 acres wide with 180-foot deep waters. Smallmouth bass are among the many fish species found in Union Lake. Assunpink Lake offers anglers a tranquil setting for old-fashioned fishing. The Manasquan Reservoir is a delightful spot for fishermen and families who just want to enjoy some nice, quiet time with nature. Mercer Lake offers fishing piers for leisure fishing, and that's why. If you're ever in New Mexico, then make sure to visit these top fishing lakes. Lake Ute, New Mexico, covers 8,200 surface acres of water. The San Juan River, which originates in the San Juan Mountains of southwestern Colorado, spans about 355 miles in length. A glacier formed Lake King in New Mexico, making for a serene sight. You can catch striped bass in New at Brantley Lake. Views at King Lake are breathtaking. Remember to carry a camera and snap some amazing pictures, and that's why. If you're ever in New York, you must visit these top 5 lakes. With 726 miles of shoreline, Lake Ontario is a massive body of water. Lake Champlain offers some of the best fishing in New York. Those looking to try their luck at walleye fishing will love Oneida Lake. New York's Black Lake spans 11,000 acres and offers a secluded location for ample fishing opportunities. Lake Erie is one of the Great Lakes, the most extensive freshwater system in the world. And that's why, if you're ever in North Carolina, you must visit these top 5 lakes. Lake Norman is one of the best fishing lakes in North Carolina. High Rock Lake features 365 miles of shoreline. With 14,000 acres, Jordan Lake is a favorite recreational spot. With an altitude of 3,400 feet, Lake Glenville is a high-altitude lake. Fontana Lake is a stunning reservoir in western North Carolina. And that's why, if you find yourself in North Dakota and itch to fish, check out these top 5 lakes. Logan and McIntosh counties have over 40 public fishing waters to choose from. Tucked within the scenic Turtle Mountains and straddling the U.S.-Canadian border, Lake Metigoshe is one of the cleanest natural freshwater lakes. As a part of Icelandic State Park, Lake Rennick is a sight to see. Jamestown Reservoir features a stocked fishing pond and great walleye, crappie, and pike fishing. If you're looking for an ice fishing location that is more private and remote, then check out Lake Darling, known for a great number of perch. And that's why, if you're ever in Ohio and you can't escape, make sure to fish at these top 5 lakes. Adventure to Mineral Springs Lake and fish for priced bluegills. There is no shortage of large muskies to fish at Piedmont Lake. Relax on Seneca Lake and take in the natural surroundings. Ohio's Pymatuning Lake has a stunning sunset you don't want to miss. Mosquito Creek Lake lies in a state park and is a great fishing and swimming destination. And that's why, if you're ever in Oklahoma, then make sure to fish at these top 5 lakes. The Grand Lake is a massive 46,500-acre lake in the northeast. The Lake of the Arbuckles has great fishing and beautiful views. Keystone Lake is 26,000 acres and offers plentiful fishing opportunities. Tenkiller Lake is a massive lake that appeals to anglers and scuba divers. Cedar Lake is a small lake with lots of fish, and that's why. If you're ever in Oregon, then don't miss out on these top 5 fishing lakes. Diamond Lake is a great spot for fishing. It's home to species like rainbow trout, lake trout, and kokanee salmon. Detroit Lake is a year-round fishery stocked with a variety of species every spring. The beautiful Green Peter Lake in Oregon is a perfect spot for any angler. It's stocked with plenty of trout, steelhead, bass, and more. With its crystal-clear waters, Upper Klamath Lake in Oregon is one of the best fishing lakes in the state. Agency Lake in Oregon is a great spot for fishing with lots to offer. The lake also offers lovely nature walks, and that's why. If you're ever in Pennsylvania, make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Erie is an angler's dream, and fishers come from all around to fish at this lake. Lake Arthur is located within Moraine State Park. The Kinzua Dam is located within the Allegheny National Forest. Lake Racetown is surrounded by lush vegetation. Lake Wallenpaupack is most known for its smallmouth bass population. And that's why. If you're ever in Rhode Island, then make sure to visit these top 5 lakes. Indian Lake remains wonderfully peaceful and serene. Most of Watchog Pond is located within Burlingame State Park, Pascoag Reservoir. This lake is known for its legendary bass fishing. For fishing enthusiasts, the Worden Pond is a paradise that caters to all levels of expertise. If you're feeling competitive, you'll be happy to know that Johnson's Pond hosts regular fishing tournaments. And that's why, if you're ever in South Carolina, then you must check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Wylie is great if you enjoy stunning sunsets and great catches all year round. You won't be disappointed. Lake Murray is a must-see if you're looking for a great fishing spot. Lake Greenwood is definitely worth checking out. Clarks Hill Lake is a beautiful body of water that offers a great selection of fish. Lake Wateree covers 13,800 acres and offers ample opportunities for crappie fishing. And that's why, if you're ever in South Dakota, make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. Waubay is one of the deepest lakes in South Dakota and is known for the giant walleyes that swim in it. At Lake Madison, anglers can enjoy fishing yellow perch in great numbers. Lake Francis Case is a large reservoir on the Missouri River. Lake Thompson. This lake has been named a National Natural Landmark. Pickerel Lake. This lake was formed by glacial activity that occurred thousands of years ago, and that's why, if you're ever in Tennessee, check out these top 5 lakes. Reelfoot Lake's most distinctive feature is its submerged cypress trees, which create an otherworldly atmosphere. Pickwick Lake is renowned for the chance to reel in trophy fish now and again. Fishing at Herb Parsons Lake offers anglers a pleasant and accessible fishing experience. Percy Priest is known for its bass fishing. Old Hickory Lake is renowned for its bass fishing, and that's why. If you're in Texas, you better check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Buchanan is one of the best fishing lakes in Texas. The reservoir of Lake Fork is a premier for trophy bass. Toledo Bend Reservoir is in Texas and Louisiana. Lake Conroe. This 22,000-acre lake has abundant channel catfish. Lake O' the Pines is on Big Cypress Bayou in Marion County. And that's why, if you're ever in Utah, make sure to check out these top 5 lakes. Located in the Uinta National Forest, Strawberry Reservoir is definitely one of the best fishing lakes in Utah. Lake O' the Pines is on Big Cypress Bayou in Marion County. Fish Lake's beautiful scenery offers fishing, scenic drives, camping, and hiking. Bear Lake is well known for its stunning, deep azure blue water. Flaming Gorge Reservoir has 3 full-service marinas and endless possibilities for outdoor recreation. And that's why, if you find yourself in Vermont and itch to fish, then check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Champlain is one of the best fishing lakes in Vermont. Sunset Lake. The lake is in the central portion of the state near a quiet, scenic small town and is a local favorite for swimming, birding, casual walks, and fishing. Lake Beaumassine is the largest freshwater lake in Vermont. Echo Lake is deep, cold, and secluded. Vermont's Silver Lake supports warm water fish species, and that's why, if you're ever in Virginia and looking for a lake to fish at, then check out these top 5 lakes. Claytor Lake. Anglers are in for a treat with over 60 miles of shoreline to explore. Kerr Lake. There are many different types of activities to entertain the whole family. When it comes to fishing at Lake Anna, there is an exciting array of fish species to target. Lake Gaston is consistently stocked with walleye. Anglers at Smith Mountain Lake are treated to a remarkable assortment of fish species. And that's why, if you're ever in Washington, check out these top 5 lakes. Green Lake is located right in the Seattle area. As it spans about 500 acres, Lake Kapowsin is an excellent fishing spot near Mount Rainier. Lake Washington is the second largest lake in Washington state, located right in Seattle. American Lake is a natural wonderland south of Tacoma in Washington. As a massive lake with lots of shorelines, Banks Lake is popular with local fishermen in central Washington state. And that's why, if you're ever in West Virginia, check out these top 5 lakes. Summersville Lake. This popular lake is a boating, swimming, scuba diving, picnicking, and fishing destination. Stonewall Jackson Lake is considered the best bass lake in West Virginia. Burnsville Lake. On top of controlling flooding, this lake is also a popular destination for outdoor activities. Stone Coal Lake. The lake holds 2 state records for muskies, making it a very good place to catch these fish. Tygart Lake. This lake hosts a sizable population of panfish, crappie, channel catfish, bass, and walleye, and that's why, if you are in Wisconsin, check out these top 5 lakes. Lake Wisconsin boasts 57 miles of shoreline. At Lake Winnebago, there are endless fishing opportunities. Lake Chippewa offers both open water fishing and ice fishing. At Geneva Lake, you can catch trout, bass, and northern pike. Pelican Lake stretches across 3,600 acres with 13 miles of shoreline. And that's why, if you're in Wyoming, check out these top 5 lakes. Bighorn Lake is located in the Bighorn Canyon National Recreation Area. The Grey Rocks Reservoir is found along the Laramie River, pictured here. The Glendo Reservoir is located in Glendo. The Guernsey Reservoir is a great fishing spot popular for its trout, crappie, perch, catfish, and walleye. The Flaming Gorge Reservoir is 91 miles long, and that's why.
YouTube thinks you'll like this video. Let me know in the comments if they got it right.